What's up? I am back. We are getting close to the end of season one. I am in pretty strong command. Mick Foley only won with less than two Hall of Fame trophies, but does have the lead for fans, which really sets him up very strongly for the future. Kind of terrifying on that, but we have of the three brands with two Hall of Fame trophies, we have the most fans, and we're not far behind Mick Foley, a little less than 5,000 fans behind him. So we got 2 weeks, or well, 1 week, and then WrestleMania. No, it's WrestleMania week, and we're just gonna see what we can do because like we did slog um, our way um, through. I'm sorry, I got. We kind of slogged our way through the road to WrestleMania there. So kind of a tough go. I'm gonna give Chelsea the 50,000 because it's the last week. You don't get to take the money with you. Um, yeah, yeah, I couldn't have afforded that anyway. Plus, I only have three assets, so I'm gonna go with that one, which a little bit sucks because now I can't get WrestleMania. I thought, kind of wish I had gotten WrestleMania, but we're all good. And then I'm gonna get that one's like the first one in season two for sure. Power cards. I'm going to use the two fixed matches to make sure I have champions that I want to take into the next year. Backstage brawl is going to be clutch. I can't. I can only fix one match this week. That sucks. But and I can't use any of these. Network special can't be used in a PLE, so I wasted it. Special promotion. I'm going to use it. $1 million man card. Obviously, going to use it. Got to figure out which match I'm going to fix. Going to have a backstage brawl. Too easy. All right. So fixed match is the only one, and I'm not really too worried about the other ones anyway. I'm trying to figure out who I want to keep for next year anyway. Um, so we got Wild versus Mahan, and then we have Six versus Harley Race. Harley is probably my big keeper, so I'm probably going to have this be a. I don't even know why I care about the Commissioner Gold that week. Like I don't get the card, but Harley's probably my number one keeper, so I'll probably do fixed match on that one. But we'll see because I have other pretty awesome wrestlers that I want to keep, like Razor Ramon. I'm gonna just throw him in this match, and then who is my like mid card champ? Oh, Razor, sweet. I'm gonna put the Rock in here too because I kind of want to develop the Rock. It sucks that I haven't um, quite enough. I don't know if I'm gonna do Steel Cage because um, I might do the backstage brawl there. Honestly, we'll have to see. I'm gonna see what else I get going because we'll have to we'll just see what else I get going. Um, because one of them will be a backstage brawl because I did run that card, and that will make that match like a legendary. So I want to make sure I actually run that match. Otis and Senga are just going to be in it. So I have two faces, two heels. It's not a bad match. Not a particularly great one either, honestly. What backstage brawl is no one's specialty though. Okay, and then let's just see. Chelsea and Indy, and then I could throw Isla in there and just have it be the triple threat. Okay. And then I'm gonna do a bunch of, what are those called? I could do a bunch of charity, but I'm actually gonna try to get. Oh man, they doubled the cost, so I can't do that. I could do a legend though. I'm gonna just do a legend search, just see who pops up and try to get a couple. Wow, okay. Hulk Hogan, so obviously just an absolute keeper. Um, Sandman, probably Sandman. Eve Torres would be huge for my women's division. And then I have enough to get both of these two also, so I'm just going to. Um, and then I'll honestly, I'm gonna put them all. I'm gonna put them in charities. Just because it doesn't matter. I want to use them for something. I'm gonna put her in this and make it fatal four way. Or where's the women's? If I make a triple threat, still do false count anywhere. Whoops. Still make it a championship match, but Eve Torres is in it. That's awesome. I might make this fatal four now because I do want some different stuff, you know. Um, just put like Nova because she might be able to um, might be able to bump it. What cards did I use? Backstage Brawl, which I have a Backstage Brawl. That's going to be probably a level 5 match now. Um, I might take Chad Gable out and put Hulk Hogan. Like, what are we talking about here? What rivalry is on cooldown? Ramon and Graham. I don't know if I care. And then same. Like King is going in for somebody. Maybe Sanga, honestly. He's a face bruiser, so he'd kind of replace Otis, I guess. And then, honestly, I need a face fighter to um, counteract the heel giant. So that's cool. And I got all my level 20s because like I said, I can't take the money with me, so I really don't care. I know that means I don't really have enough for all the charity um, promos. But that also it doesn't matter a ton because I don't have a ton of dudes who can do charity promos. I had three, honestly, like the three or above. Oh, whoops. But yeah, he that would put it over, so I can't do that. I'm gonna do training with Sanga and Chad. Oh man, that puts me over by 2,000. That sucks. Okay. Um, Self promo. Nice. Bring his popularity up for next year, I guess. I don't know. It makes sense to fill out the card. So putting Hulk Hogan in there, he kind of stands out as a dude I want to maybe have be my keeper. But Harley Race is a level 21, so probably gonna go Harley just for the fact that he is my champ and my highest rated star. And so I want to make sure I keep him. If I could run to power card, like I'd fix both of them. But yeah, that's what I'm at. That's all I can do. So that's is what it is. Piper's double champ. I kind of expect Torres to take this, and then right now my three keepers are going to be Hulk Hogan, Eve Torres, and Harley Race. And then I'll build like everything else around them. Um, Yeah, probably try to draft Sanga and probably these two as well. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this season went. I'm not saying I kind of do expect to end in first place, but we'll have to see. My revenue, I'm going for tier one. No, I'm going for tier two still. 10 million in lifetime revenue. It's gonna take a minute. And then 4 million fans, maybe next year. Hopefully next year. Four and then 5.5. That's doable. But the money, it goes two and then 10, 20, 50, 100 million. Like I would like to see someone get that with the new way that they've done these, where the ticket prices and the capacities all went down. It used to be you were making like $9 and the capacity was like 75,000 when you got to Coliseum. And that was awesome. But not anymore. All right, so this is my show. Because I fixed this match, I'm gonna watch the backstage brawl. Watch a little Hulkamania run wild. All right, so let's get into it.
And we've got a big commotion going on backstage. An old-fashioned fight near the locker room. Nothing around to contain the anarchy. Right to the kidneys from behind. Got him up. Oh, man, that was nasty.
Jeez, Razor Ramon stepping on Hulk Hogan's head is pretty intense. Hogan and Billy Graham are like, it's like they kind of built Hogan to look a little bit like Billy Graham, especially like Hollywood Hogan, where he has the tie-dye pants. It's kind of wild. Kind of wonder why they went with yellow in the mix.
A perfect vertical suplex.
Razor is getting smoked by Hulk Hogan right now. Billy Graham is kind of taking it from Peak Rock. I don't understand how they have Peak Rock. Rock 2001 at level 10. He should be a level 20 like Hogan and Stone Cold. Or I don't even know. Like to me, Hogan, Stone Cold, and Rock are immortals at the points in which I have them. Like it is crazy to me where they're rated. Razor is having a rough time in this match. He was getting smoked by Hulk Hogan, and now he's getting smoked by Hulk Hogan's body double.
Pair of right hands to the face.
Looks like Rock and Razor are going to go after each other. Rock evaded the kick from Razor. Now he's going to give him a shin breaker.
Shin breaker. Twist to the arm. Wrist clutch into the elbow. He moves just in time.
Billy Graham clunking the heads together. That was a pretty nice move. Razor Ramon just stays being on the wrong end of everything.
Delivering elbow after elbow.
Rock almost had Hogan where he wanted him, and then that barricade didn't hurt him, and then he dodged the move, and now he's just whooping on him.
Elbows to the midsection.
So with the backstage brawl, it's like it's just for a knockout. So there's no pins, there's no referee or anything. They just fight until they can't get up.
Between the shoulder blades.
It looks like Razor is by far the closest to that right now.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Billy Graham is like not playing around right now, so
headlock. Oh, a cheap shot.
It
right
could be him. Ooh, running bulldog by
well-timed dodge.
Razor on the Rock. Hogan versus Billy Graham, and they're trying to. This is an awesome camera because I can see both. Billy Graham elbows Hogan to the midsection. ties him up, and just kind of does nothing with him. Kind of expect him to like throw him through that window or something. Jam! Okay. Thought he was about to dodge it, he didn't. Now he's just getting... He's just getting absolute... Hogan reaching down, finding the energy from the Hulkamaniacs, and is just going nuts on him. Oof. Oof. Razor Ramon, underratedly huge dude, and he's getting after it here with Hogan. He has him stunned, and yeah, he was just not taking advantage quickly enough.
Right to the kidneys from behind. He had it scouted.
Once again, we're just on this one fight. Can't see the other one. Billy Graham is putting up a solid fight.
The helicopter spin. This is ridiculous. This is insulting. This is entertaining.
Hogan chasing Graham up the lat. No, he's like, all right, you go up there. I'm staying down here on the ground. Whoa, The Rock reversed whatever Hogan was going for and just absolutely knocked him out. He's trying to go for Billy Graham, but he's stuck on the... Oh my God, rock bottom. Whoa. But he was stuck on Ramon's leg. Graham finally gets off the staircase. Rock is smoking Hulk Hogan right now. Hogan is worse off than anyone, and he has to fight Billy Graham, which you kind of don't want to be in that position. They went for the double suplex. They got their heads clunked together. And now Hogan's got the bear hug applied on Rock. That's a pretty intense. Prime Rock versus Prime Hogan is awesome. I want to get both of them to a level 25. If I had a fourth keeper, part of me says I want to keep The Rock and just develop him. But obviously now that I have all these level 20s, that's who I want to keep. Level 10s aren't hard to come by. I'd almost be fine with not coming in first place at this point, just so I could... Damn. Just so I could have all the extra keepers. The benefit of coming in fourth. The lower your place, the more keepers you get. So you get 3 for first place, 4 for second, 5 for third, and 6 for fourth. Graham just elbowing the shit out of him. Now Ramon's like, all right, Chico, I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity. Just throw you into the ground. Damn, he thought he was about to have one up on Billy Graham and he just didn't. Could you imagine that on the pavement? And he's like, I'm going to do that to you.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Rock taking huge advantage of Billy Graham fighting Razor, and just absolutely blindsides him. And then Hogan with that huge drop. Hogan damn near finished Razor Ramon, but Hogan's not doing too well himself. Rock is not in a great position. I'd say Billy Graham is kind of dominating this match right now, but I could see him losing too. But Ramon he reversed Rock and just absolutely took the momentum in this fight. Hogan has been eliminated. The rock bottom set him up for it, and Billy Graham closed the door on that one. Razor was really getting after the Rock there for a minute, but Billy Graham came and split it up. Razor Ramon with the Razor's Edge, about to level the playing field a little bit. But like I said, Billy Graham was just so much better off than everyone, and wow, the Razor's Edge knocked him out. It's between Rock and Razor Ramon. Rock has a People's Elbow in the queue. If he can hit that People's Elbow, he wins this match. If not, it is Razor. So it's getting close. But yeah, Razor Ramon, he has the advantage of Rock is more injured than him. But once again, Rock has that People's Elbow, or the finisher. And if he gives him a rock bottom, it is over. Is he setting him up for it?
Rock's
No.
got his opponent.
Oh, wow.
Steps through.
He's going to give him
Over onto his belly. Finally done.
the sharpshooter.
Getting up after that. With good
Wow, he
reason.
finished him with a
Ball and chain
sharpshooter.
to downtown Austin at 2 a.m.
Wow. I'm going to keep The Rock, obviously, because he is my champion. When I say obviously, there is a chance I just keep Hogan anyway. I kind of want to keep The Rock now. But that was pretty awesome. Razor Ramon obviously goes unless I have like 6 slots. Eve Torres. Wow, okay. Kind of expected Eve to win. So I got 2 5-star matches already. That's awesome. King. Wow. All these level 20s came in here and it was for nothing. Sanga getting ready for next year. When I say it was for nothing, I'm sure they upgraded the quality of these matches. And I fixed that one for Harley, so of course. And that was another 5-star. Had 3 5-star matches. Harley injured for 3 weeks. Kind of hate to see it, but also kind of okay because it was WrestleMania. So all that resets. New season, new injuries. We got a 4-star from SmackDown to open it up. Started a new rivalry. Who starts a rivalry at WrestleMania? Dante versus Red Flame. Red Flame is just, it's too much for anybody. 1 popularity point. The weirdest tag team of all time. Win a 4-star match. Kofi calls out Dar for that horrible promo, and the crowd agrees. LA Knight, definitely just taking the dub. 3.5-star match. They had a very good WrestleMania. Dewey Carter winning cannot. Okay, so they had an amazing booking as well. How'd they get 4.5 stars with Dewey Carter winning the match? I don't understand. Trent Shaw versus Robert Roode. Roode wins. 3.5 stars, so they cannot have an amazing booking. They did get 6,000 fans from that charity promo. Angel Garza with the win in a 2.5-star match. They're not having the best PLE of their season here. Big E gets the win and an injury. Cameron Grimes gets 4,500 fans. Wade Barrett, Randy Orton, and Rich Horikow. Wade Barrett wins it. He is the ECW champion in a 3.5-star match. Logan Paul gets a nice little pop from a promo. Ronda Rousey wins, but I'm going to guess she got injured because, she had... Oh, Tiffany Stratton got injured. It's crazy because Rousey was so close to an injury. They did not get an amazing booking at ECW. Let's see. Raw. There's no way this is a 4-star match. Okay, it was a 4-star match. So they have the chance for an amazing booking. Even though it's all jobbers. Karen Compactor not playing around, but 1.5-star match. Self promo for Precious Silver. No one cares. CM Punk with the 3.5 stars. Okay. Clay Courtman calling out Matt Adore. Kevin Owens and Butch just dominating here. Natalia with the promo that gets him 3,700 fans. And then the backstage brawl main event. Matador and Braun Strowman with a classic against Walker and McDonough or whatever. So we got amazing booking. SmackDown got amazing. ECW only got good. And Raw got amazing. All right. But we were the only ones with a 5-star match, and we had 3 of them. So go us. I expect, 300,000 fans, bringing our total to 2.7 million. $136,000, bringing our total to $169 that go away. So, man, SmackDown willing to sacrificed the money knowing it goes away anyway. Lost 63,000, but did get 224,000 fans. ECW, 188,000 fans, $79,000. Also, we were stealing fans from them, but it was the wrong show to steal fans from because they were the only one without an amazing booking. And then Raw, 200,000 fans, $69,000. Waste like just 400,000. Yeah, for reasons I do not understand, Raw and SmackDown just had huge budgets, huge amounts of money they just didn't spend. So we have the most trophies and the most fans. We are just clearly in first place. Let's see what we did for the Slammies. The most specialist superstars on the roster for us. The most giants for Teddy. The most Extreme Rules matches for Mick Foley, which makes sense, and ECW. And the most Hell in a Cell matches for William Regal. Okay. We had the best match card quality for a single show with a 102 out of 120. We had the highest average card quality during PLEs with an 89 out of 120. It will get better as the years go by, or the seasons. And then we had 272,000 fans as the most fans for a single show, and we completed 24 rivalries. So we did pretty good there. That's crazy because 23 rivalries between the other three brands. I just don't understand. Like, why aren't you completing rivalries? It's the most important thing you can do. Whatever. Yeah, we did great. So Hogan, only one match, and he had the highest match rating, obviously, because it was a 5.0. Bate had 59 popularity points gained. Veer was booked in 20 matches and won 9. He had the most wins and the most bookings. He was definitely a workhorse for us, I'll say that. All right, to start season 2, we are going to select our keepers. Eve Torres is pretty expensive, but she will be the face of our women's division. We are going to keep her. We're also keeping Harley. And then it's kind of like, do I want to keep The Rock because he's my champ? And he's pretty cheap for a level 12. And I can develop him as my mid card guy, or do I want to keep like Superstar Billy Graham, who's under 300,000, and he's a level 21. I can turn him back heel, and he can be Harley Race's first opponent. Sandman is level 20, and he's 223. 6 is 212, and he's a level 21. So, I mean, yeah, 152 for Wild. He's going to be my first pick, for sure. But do I want to go with Sandman, who is a level 20, and he's more than $100,000 cheaper than Hogan and Graham? That's a value pick right there because I spent a lot on Eve Torres. I almost don't even know if I want to keep her because of that, honestly. I'm going to change Harley back to a heel. And he's my champion. He's not too expensive. 340, a little high, but yeah. But yeah, Sanga and Wild, they've definitely earned their value. The Rock, I mean, I really just want to build him up, and he is a champ. But I should just sign level 20s. And yeah, like 6 is a level 21 and he's 212. That seems pretty obvious. You save some money and you get a level 22, a level 20, and a level 21. And it's only $781,000. So I'm going to do that. Leaves me with 2.7 for the draft. Um, and if you look, I'm the only one with, okay. So Wade Barrett and Ronda Rousey are staying in ECW. They're level 20 and level 21. And then CM Punk is a level 22 and he's staying with Raw. Those are the only other level 20s anyone has. But we got 3. So we matched every other brand
The
combined.
rosters are about to change. It's WWE
The Fiend Bray
Draft
Wyatt.
time.
Awesome character.
Here's the 5th round pick for SmackDown.
Veer, great pick.
Let's see
as
who
well.
goes 4th to NXT 2.0.
So I'm gonna go by cost and do the same kind of deal I did last year, where it's like, who is my cheapest, like first, like level 15-ish? That's cheap. But who I'm looking for first before I get anyone else is Goated. And he might not even be in the draft this year, but what's his name? I almost kept him. I can't even think of his name now. I'm going crazy. What is his name? Wild. But yeah, no, Wild is not in here this time. I could try to pull the same thing with Wolfgang, but I will not. Carl Anderson, he's a face fighter. I want, yeah. So if I get Josh Briggs, he could go against Harley Race, but I think my first my first rivalry for the title is going to be Six versus Harley Race. They're both, we got a specialist and a cruiser. They can go against each other. I need a heel bruiser to face Sandman, and I'd like him to be a level 15. So let's see who's like, where do we start getting level 15s? Waller's a level 10. Sanga level 17. Bruiser, yeah, him and Sandman fight for the North American title.
NXT 2.0 selects.
And that is how we started off.
And of course, the GM clearly sees something in the towering Sanga. A man with all the upside in the world, in my opinion.
All right, let's build out a women's division here. So Rhea is a level 15. She's 345. Charlotte is a level 18. She is 324. That is great value. However, Isla, also a level 18, is 281. That's crazy. I'm gonna take Isla and just start there.
NXT 2.0 chooses Isla Dawn. SmackDown pondering its next pick.
And then it's just kind of a matter of like who fights against her. So she's
their
a
next
face
pick.
fighter. So I need a heel bruiser. Rhea's an option. Charlotte, another option. That gives me a pretty nice women's division, honestly. So I'm gonna go Charlotte versus Isla. And then I need to build out some tag teams.
ECW weighing their options here. A make or break pick for NXT 2.0.
All right. So Fallon, and I can't remember who her tag partner is. I will have to Google it. But she's a level 12 and she's 161. Just running that one to the podium there.
Fallon Henley will bring a little country to this brand.
She has a ton of spirit, and that is really going to help this
Okay,
brand.
so she's actually on the tag with Brooks
It's
Jensen and
another big
Jason
pick for
Briggs.
Monday Night Raw.
So not exactly the same.
Pick for the land of extreme.
That's okay though,
Who will join
because
SmackDown in mere moments?
I'm gonna.
The
Wow, they
GM
kept
for
Dewey
NXT
Carter. He's
2.0
level
is up
4.
again.
So she's a face bruiser. I'll put her with another face, and let's see. Liv Morgan, a bruiser and a cruiser, easy.
NXT 2.0 chooses Liv.
And then I gotta get some heels for them to fight against, and then I'm gonna build my men's
The Rainbow brand with their next pick.
my men's whatever it's called, tag division. So she's a heel bruiser, and she's a let's see, Scarlett is a heel cruiser. Um, heel fighter, which would go against Fallon as a heel cruiser. But for like 20,000 more, I could get Abby Frey, who was or Alba Frey, who was Alba's partner. She has a tag partner, and I'm gonna see who it is right now. It's not Piper. Um, it's Isla. So that actually that works really good because if Isla loses the championship to Charlotte, boom, her tag partner's right there, and she can start with um
NXT 2.0
that
selects
as
Alba
her as
Fire.
her
Things are going to heat up on 2.0 with all the
whatever her
fire.
initial
Well, he's
partner
got
can
a
be
lot of
something
promise,
different
and
basically,
DiBiase knows he can unlock it.
unless I go with Rhea to face Charlotte, or is there let's see, yeah, that would have to be it if I went with Rhea and then just flipped one of them face, and then um but honestly, Rhea is so expensive for a level 15. Oh, and I don't have, so who is Piper and what, who is Piper's? It was, I had them, so, I mean, I should know this right off the top of my head. It is Chelsea. So I maybe grab her. And it could be Alba and Piper to begin
NXT
with
2.0
anyway.
selects Piper Niven.
Piper Niven
And
ready to run
then
roughshod through the women's locker room.
I
I
thought
do
she'd be
still
long
plan
gone
to,
by
if
now.
Chelsea's
This
there, I
draft is
probably
full
will
of
just grab her.
surprises.
Um, what I'm gonna let's see. So Chelsea is not there. So I say that, and then I'm just like, let me search by name. Yeah, no, she is not there. We're gonna go back to men. Um, our men's division. We have both our initial title rivalries set up. So it's kind of like, do I want to see if I can get Veer or Jinder? So let me see if Veer is still here. No. And then Jinder also still not here. Elton, who's the other member of Pretty Deadly? It is Elton and Kit. Let me see. A B C D E F G H I J K. They're both here. It would be a pretty weak beginning to um my men's division if I was to do that. So I'm probably not. Um, this would be maybe too much if I went with the Usos. I'm trying to find something nicely in the middle, and I will do that by going by cost. That's just the best way to do it. So Carl Anderson is on a tag. It's a matter of who is his partner and is he still available. I might have built like too strong of a women's division where now I'm a little bit. I wish I could see just like who's he teamed with. Like, can they not just show me? Um, Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe he's not on a tag team. So that's fine. I'm probably gonna have it be him and either Gallo or Briggs. I'm actually going to start with Josh Briggs.
NXT 2.0
And
chooses
then
Josh Briggs.
Speculation about the next member of ECW. The GM has finished their draft. Some big names picked.
okay,
Speculation who joins SmackDown next. The Raw GM
we'll
taking
take a better
stock of
look
the
at
talents. Team Red has been
what these
assembled.
teams actually are once we actually finish. Josh Briggs is on a tag team as well. Okay, so Gallows is on the OC with Styles and Carl Anderson.
The SmackDown GM is preparing their next pick. NXT 2.0 weighing their options here.
So I should have drafted these two. But it's not too late to do Gallows and Carl Anderson. I'm just going to do it.
Picks Carl Anderson.
A real machine gun of a pick here. Carl Anderson. He is buckled down and ready to take
I think I'm the
off.
only one
Take a look at
drafting
the
still.
talent on the
So
brand.
Josh Briggs, who is he teamed with? I know he has a team. I am going to find it real quick because I can just flip them, make them both heels, and then have them be Brooks Jensen. So let me do it by name. I will be shocked if Brooks Jensen was drafted. Okay, he just isn't in the thing, or he was drafted. But anyway, so we have a fighter and a bruiser, and then Josh Briggs is a giant. So if I put Dar on his team, he'd be a heel cruiser. It'd be a cruiser and a giant versus a fighter and a bruiser. Okay. But let me see. Yeah, he's not a level 15 yet, so I can't. They don't have switches. So I almost don't like. I almost want to do a specialist, but I don't want to spend too much more money. Yeah, Elton is just too much. Ludwig is even more. If Escobar or so fighter Damon Pierce, and then it's Pierce and Briggs versus Anderson and Gallows. I'm gonna go with that. And I'm gonna take Wolfgang for the same reason I took what's his name.
And here's the final version of NXT 2.0.
And now the brands showing side by side.
Okay.
This is going to be a good season, guys.
Yeah, let's see. If you're watching, let me know in the comments. Who do you think got the best draft? ECW with 6 keepers, which is wild. Elected to use one on where Dewey Carter, I believe. Oh no, that was SmackDown. Used a keeper on Dewey Carter because he was a title holder. It's wild to me. Raw has CM Punk, who is a 22. He might be okay, and then I have a 22 and a 21, but he's tied for the highest rated wrestler, but I'm not sure who he's gonna face first. Maybe Bray Wyatt, which is awesome. That's a good matchup. But they kept Matador just because he was a champion. Same stupidity as Dewey Carter staying for SmackDown. It's just silliness. And then ECW, they have Barrett and Rousey, which are two great, like the face of your organization. And then Finn Balor, Sheamus, Bailey, Big E, and Sami Zayn are just that's a pretty great like combo of mid carders, or like the next tier down from your 2 level 20s. SmackDown, they have some dudes. R-Truth is a level 17. I love that. I don't know, but not a lot of firepower with them. We have our 3 level 20s. I grabbed Wolfgang because he was cheap. We'll have to see what we're able to build out, but I think I like ours the best, but I did pick it, so I'm biased. I was pleased with the performance of 2.0 next year. Yeah, of course, we're gonna keep that rolling. See the plans we have for Raw. It's gonna be something special. You only wish you had Braun Strowman. Okay, cool. That's not true. Yeah, yeah. I'm never trying to give him like the bulletin board material, you know. Okay, here's a to the moon card. Thanks. I appreciate that. What was that stunt you just pulled? Race cheated me. I want a rematch. Yes. So, when I booked the show, well, first, power cards. To the moon. Who would it? Oh, okay, I can pick any of them. I'm gonna have Sandman, and I'm not even sure who he's gonna fight yet, but that doesn't exactly matter. And then book show. It's gonna be Harley Race versus Six. Ah, their rivalry is in cooldown. Damn it! I did not realize that would be the case because I don't know. So I'm gonna throw Sandman in it with them, make it a title match, see what happens there. Um, I need to build out my. I'll kind of worry about my North American title next week. I think. Um, I'm trying to think who is gonna be my tag. So it's Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, but who? And they're gonna face Damon Pierce and Josh Briggs. But I gotta make Briggs a heel first. I might do that this week just to make that happen. And then tag team call out. Gallows and Anderson are like, Damon, you and Briggs. It's not happening. And then another call out. I think I think my first women's was going to be Isla and um, Charlotte. They're going to just have a match for the title right here. Charlotte versus Isla. If Charlotte wins this, kind of hoping on that, Isla becomes more interested in the tag team with Alba. But for right now, it's going to be Alba and Piper versus Liv and Fallon. And that's going to be. And then I don't have enough shit for my. Oh, yeah. And then it's going to be normal one on one. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sanga was going to be. I'm just going to put Sanga versus Sandman for the. World title, but it's not going to happen now because um, Six wants his title shot. So Cora and Psycho Sally. And I'm going to do 7 weeks for both of them, even though they're both expensive. And I'm going to sign Starla again because she's great value. Call that value. And then book show, one-on-one, Psycho Sally versus Cora Cut. Like, let's go. And then that will work. Do I have? And now, classic. Gonna have Wolfgang. Gonna bring up Wolfgang is gonna be my new Phoenix, or not Woquan Phoenix. Wild Woquan Wild. So I know that's not gonna be great because Six and Harley Race are in cooldown. Didn't realize that. Should have. But that's okay. Veer and Dewey.
1, 2, that's it. Bring it.
And just like that, keeping Dewey would have was kind of stupid. but neither here nor there. Skip through this one. Skip through Raw. I really like Fiend Bray Wyatt. That's an awesome character. Isla Dawn. Okay, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't really want her to be my champ because I do want her and Alba to face the other two. Cool. So that rivalry popped. Psycho Sally versus Cora Cut, most important match on the card. Somehow that was only a 1.5 star. Wolfgang only got 2. So Sanga won, and Sanga and Sandman are now in a rivalry, which I won't lie sucks because I kind of needed Harley Race and Sanga to rival it up. So now I got to find someone else for Harley to fight, and I don't know who it's going to be yet. Hosts. So SmackDown went 53,000 fans, $109,000. ECW went 52,000 fans, $88,000. Raw went 43,000 fans, $46,000. NXT 2.0 went 34,000 fans, $131,000. You know how to make it. And I honestly, I had forgotten. Okay. Back Alley Crew, 2-Bit Arena, double. Damn. Okay. So Harley wants a rematch. I'm going to do Sanga, Sandman, and Harley. Because that has a what does that have? It'll put a rivalry in it. I'm gonna do the men's tag, which is that Damian Pierce and Josh Briggs versus the Gallows and Carl Anderson. The women's tag, which is Alba and Piper versus Fallon and Liv. And then kind of got to sign somebody to fight against Six, but I'm gonna do it next week because for reasons I don't quite understand, I've gotten a ton of cards used against me here right off the bat. Kind of got a target on my back here because of I'm gonna just make this a title match. Oh, because I came in first place last year. So training, I'm gonna have him try again. I'm gonna even have Six just get that training up, and then Sensational Starling. Yeah, get some training in for these guys. I'm also actually gonna cut it here, or I'm gonna do one more round of I'll do this week, and then I'll cut it, and it'll be the next 2 weeks in the PLE. I'm on kind of a weird schedule right now. You know what? I'll cut it here, and then I'm going to do 3 weeks, and then I'll do the PLE. So